The percentage of people still loyal to Donald Trump is honestly dropping faster than Trump's approval rating, since it's now well established that Trump is a raging narcissist willing to throw anyone under the bus so long as it benefits himself. As a result, Trump frequently finds himself being thrown under the bus as well. But now, this betrayal is even more shocking. That's right, Mike Pence blindsided Donald Trump with a brutal Sunday bombshell. How's it going, everybody? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, we're gonna get to how exactly Mike Pence has blindsided Donald Trump in just a moment, but first, I have to tell you guys something that's really quite disappointing. In fact, it's devastating. All thanks to Donald Trump, now our global economic standing is faltering.
Moody's has officially downgraded the U.S. credit rating, stripping the country of its last perfect score. For the first time in over a century, not a single major credit agency considers the United States a top-tier borrower. Moody's cited out-of-control debt, rising deficits, and political dysfunction, especially gridlock in Congress, as reasons for the downgrade. Ironically, Donald Trump once used this exact issue to attack Democrats. Back in 2012, he tweeted, "You get what you vote for." U.S. credit rating is about to be downgraded once again. Now, Trump's own policies, which Moody's says could add $4 trillion to the deficit, are listed as a major reason for the downgrade. With the national deficit projected to hit 9% of GDP by 2035 and no bipartisan solution in sight, this move signals rising alarm over the country's financial future. So much for economic winning. Even Trump's old tweet seems to be pointing straight back at him.
That's right. Thanks to Donald Trump, the economy is suffering. And remember what Trump said. Hey, maybe you can just have a little bit less this year, you know? Maybe the kids will be okay just getting 2 dolls. Meanwhile, Trump is planning on accepting a $400 million gift for himself. But what's even worse with all of this is Donald Trump has once again been exposed as a giant, raging hypocrite.
Saudi Arabia giving $25 million, Qatar, all of these countries. These are people that kill women and treat women horribly, and yet you take their money.
Not a gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense, and you should know better.
Why don't you give back the money that you've taken from certain countries that treat certain groups of people so horribly?
You should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or $400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much.
Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture.
I thought it was a beautiful gesture. Now, there are those that say we shouldn't be accepting gifts to the Defense Department. And I would say only a stupid person would say that.
It should have never happened. And I think you owe an explanation to the American people.
We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept the gift?
If I ever said that, that's quid pro quo.
Okay, got it. So it's only bad when the Democrats do it, but when the Republicans do it, Trump, MAGA, they're all A-okay with it. They're just, you know, chill vibes. But it seems that Trump is so incompetent that now even Mike Pence is turning his back on Trump. That's right, the moment you've been waiting for, as Mike Pence has blindsided Trump with a Sunday surprise. Take a look.
Do you think President Trump should accept a military aircraft from Qatar?
Well, I think first we've got to remember who Qatar is. We've got a military base there. I have members of our immediate family that have deployed to the region. But Qatar has a long history of playing both sides. They support Hamas. They supported al-Qaeda. Qatar has actually financed pro-Hamas protests on American campuses across the United States. And so the very idea that we would accept an Air Force One from Qatar, I think, is inconsistent with our security, with our intelligence needs, and my hope is the president reconsiders it. I think if Qatar wants to make a gift to the United States, they ought to take that $400 million and plow it into infrastructure on our military base.
So you're saying President Trump should turn down this plane?
I think he should. I think, look, others have observed there are profound issues, the potential for intelligence gathering, the the need to ensure the President of the United States is safe and secure as he travels around the world. And of course, also there are very real constitutional issues. The Constitution prohibits public officials from accepting a present, in the words of the Constitution, a present from a foreign state. Now, they may have some basis through chain of title, through avoiding that, but I think it's just a bad idea, and my hope is the president will think better of it.
Okay, well, unlike when Mike Pence talks about pretty much everything else, he's really spot on here. I know that these Mike Pence statements are going to have the entire Trump world on edge, but for good reason. Donald Trump is a buffoon. He's destroying our country, he's destroying our economy, and now he's even threatening our Constitution. Donald Trump must be stopped, and now even other Republicans, including Mike Pence, seem to agree.